Android 14 has just came out, and I did go ahead and install the beta. It's in the beta, so remember that, on my Pixel 5. And what's funny is that this is still a work in progress. This is like the first beta, so nothing is going to be perfect. But I want to tell you my experience with it. So far, it's been pretty buggy. One bug that I did kind of see was that, I don't know why, but whenever I try to choose a wallpaper, so if I click here, and if I go and click wallpaper and style, it just crashes every single time. So not really too sure what that's about. I'm able to change the wallpaper other ways though. But I will tell you, I would not recommend installing this beta at all. And another weird, interesting thing, so if you go down into system, and if you go to basically your system update, you can install the update as you normally would. What's crazy is that this update installed so fast, and I was so surprised by it. But if you click on system, if you click on about phone, so if I go back and click on about phone, they've actually removed the numbered update. So now it just says upside down cake. I don't like that. I hope they do actually end up bringing the Android version 14 or 15 in the future. I hope they end up doing that, but as of right now, that's kind of where we're at. Android 14 does bring a lot of cool features, and I'm excited for them. I don't even think all of them are, capable right now. One of the cool things though is that the fonts of our specific device can go louder or can get bigger. So if you have a Pixel 6 Pro or if you have a bigger phone and if the fonts seem too small, you can always increase the font, but now they can go even bigger now, which is super cool. Another awesome thing is now under notifications, we have the ability of getting flash notifications. So on the back, if we wanted to go ahead and get kind of like a flashlight kind of thing, we now have flash notifications right here. So we can not only get a camera flash going on, but we can also get a screen flash. So if I go and turn this on, I guess it's not, oh, I can click preview. And this is basically what it will look like. It's like a little light would start blinking like that. Or if it's a screen flash, I can click preview and my screen will flash yellow like that. I don't know if anybody's even gonna do it, but it is kind of like a nice cool thing that you actually have. Another cool thing is that for some people out there, I guess if you live in the EU, you are actually going to be getting some sort of changes in your regions. So your region preferences, from what I'm reading here on androidauthority.com, it looks like that's going to be a little bit of an improvement as well. So hopefully for different regions out there, you are getting a better experience, more tailored to you. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. We're also getting some more battery tweaks. Now, I didn't really see anything that stood out to me immediately within the battery option. I'll let you guys kind of take a look at it too. I think it looks pretty much the same as before, but it looks like there's going to be some improvements with battery life getting improved. I really don't know if that's even going to happen. They kind of say that in Android Marshmallow there was a doze mode feature. It was like an extreme battery saver mode. I don't know if we should even have something like that anymore. I mean, I feel like battery life's gotten better. There definitely should be a low power mode, but for having like a very, very, very low power mode, I don't know if that's necessarily the first thing Google should be thinking of right now. I think they should be focusing on how can they improve and stabilize the software on non-low power mode or standard low power mode without having to get on actual low power mode. There's going to be lots and lots of improvements throughout. There's going to be lots of bug fixes. There's going to be lots of issues that are resolved. But on a first beta, it's not bad. It's definitely kind of was weird because the first thing I tried to do was change my wallpaper, and that's the only thing that hasn't really been working for me. It's going into wallpaper and style. So I will probably make a little feedback app, like a recommendation to Google to fix that. If somebody's watching from Google, I would recommend, kind of doing that and fixing it. A last thing though, is that they did actually mention that for some older applications, apparently for apps that were no longer on the Android 5.1 Lollipop API, where they will no longer work on Android 14. So kind of a sad thing. If you are still using an app from Android Lollipop that hasn't updated, it's probably honestly not a lot of people anyway. There are probably some certain applications out there. I know for some schools and universities, they will make their own app and they'll never update it. So if you're on an internal team, you're probably going to have to update that for the most part. But I think for a majority of other people, you should be good to go. Do not install this update. It is not worth installing at all. Like I said, lots of bugs, lots of issues. But probably in the next few months, by the time Android 14 officially comes out, I think later this year, it'll probably be in a good spot. So I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.